Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Rain Warrior Sprayer. Let's start from his passives. As a true double hand chainer, I can say his passives are quite impressive. His true double hand and attack boosts are nearly max at 350%. Same for limit burst damage, which is at 250%. He also got 200% faster chains, which is critical for a chainer like him, and the standard 100% chain modifier cap. He also get 500 static attack on X+1. However, it is not that special because I can say it is simply a compensation for him not having plus 500 attack boost from equipment. Most recent characters like Wilk get 500 attack either from Trustmaster Reward or STMR or even both. Rain Warrior Sprayer doesn't have this, at least at the time this review was made. Okay, maybe there will be one in the future. I don't know since I don't play Japan version. He also gets 4 types of enemy killers. And the last noticeable thing is his elemental resistance. It is pretty decent, about the same as Dark Fina Warrior Sprayer. 30% all elemental resist and 20% more on wind and earth element. That's all about his passives. Now let's take a look on his abilities. I must say that all of his abilities are kinda mediocre. He is able to help your party with limit burst damage and beast killer buff, but they are simply too low for today's standard. 100%. Maybe not too bad for killers, but for limit burst, it is almost like non-existent. Because like you know, most meta DPS who use limit burst have LB damage buff built in on their limit burst, at least 150%. He is able to increase his own dark damage, but again, it is only 30%. Yes, 30%. If you compare it to, let's say, Dark Rain or legendary hero Sevireth, it is obvious how bad the skill is because they boost 50% dark damage and get other benefits like attack boost. I know they are premium units, but again, they are kinda old, okay? So, no excuse, I can say. Rain also can chain with Mirror of Equity and Bolting Strike, but again, the damage modifier, they are simply average. So what's his strength then? The answer is his limit burst. One thing to notice here is his limit burst on maximum level only costs 30 limit burst crystals, which is very low and you are probably able to spam it every turn. The normal limit burst gives him 200% limit burst damage buff and 30 times damage modifier for 2 turns. So you must use this before using your SLB. And because of the duration only 2 turns, you cannot combine this with like, let's say, Typhus Spirit. So with 500% limit burst damage total, his limit burst deal like 1380 times. Of course, it is more if you able to give him 300% limit burst damage. And yes, even without 300% limit burst damage buff, I can say that the damage is not bad. But again, maybe it is not that important because it's not like you gonna spam it every turn because yeah, on today, we want to deal the highest damage within 1 turn. So in the end, this limit burst only used as a damage modifier increase for your SLB. So let's take a look on his SLB. His SLB consists of 2 attacks. Knowing that you want to have as many limit burst damage modifier boosts as possible, the easiest one to get is of course his normal limit burst. This LB can deal 420 times damage modifier when fight against Beast. Okay, so pretty decent. And if you don't fight against Beast 361 times, still pretty good. And it is higher than the premium legendary hero Sephiroth, because like you know that legendary hero Sephiroth, after you stack his limit burst, his breath shield limit burst, it only max at 350 times. Okay, now let's imagine you get another 20 times from Paladin Sylvie limit burst. Okay, that means 460 times versus Beast and 401 times versus other types. Not bad at all, right? I can say that he is the most powerful Dark Chainer in the market right now, with, of course, limit burst damage buff, okay? Especially when you fight against, yes, Beast enemy. That's all about his abilities. Now let's take a look on partner. Like mentioned before, you want to have limit burst damage modifier booster with him. So characters like Paladin Sylvie and Fledgling Warrior are gonna be crucial for him. Fledgling Warrior is good, but based on my experience with Wilk, Fledgling Warrior limit burst damage modifier boost only apply to the second attack. Again, I haven't tested it, okay? It is based on Wilk experiment. So correct me if I'm wrong. But again, because he is a chainer, of course, you need to have Dark Finisher. So Dark Rain or Legendary Hero Sephiroth are good for him to become his finisher, of course. For Dark Focus teams, you also want to have best Dark Imperil, and that comes in form of Akstar the Return. Akstar the Return SLB also chain with Rain SLB easily, because after all, they chain with the same triple bolting strike. And of course, Akstar has very nice Beast Killer. So again, they really works well together. And the last piece is of course Darkfina Warrior Sprayer for dark damage buff and field effect. Also a tip from my subscriber Neo Vision, Rinoa, and Angelo for better Imperil area effect. Okay, so those are all the partners for him. In the end, my conclusion for Rain Warrior Sprayer, he is decent SLB chainer. The damage modifier is high. It is too bad that he is kind of locked to the dark element and beast type. His abilities are not that great, so I can say he is very niche character. His Trust Mastery word is pretty decent because it gives you decent attack stats, huge health, and the most important 75% stone killer. Same for his STMR. It is accessory which boosts 70 attack and massive health. But the best part is 75% beast killer. And as a bonus, you get 50% true double hand attack when equipping large sword or katana, which is superb because yeah, they are meta weapon and true double hand is meta, right? For a vision card, it's okay, because it can be used by lots of characters, by all FFB characters. 300 static attack is good if you don't have premium cards around or you miss Dragon Quest die card. So in the end, he is only about 8.5 out of 10 in my eyes. Not a bad character, okay? Especially, yeah, don't get disappointed if you get him later, okay? Because yes, even if you are not gonna use him, his Trust Mastery Word, STMR, and Vision card are pretty good, okay? But yes, I won't recommend you to chase him at the moment because there are much better banner out there, okay? So yep, I think that's all you need to know. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys!